All right, let's get right into it. The CS50 ecosystem, it's easily one of the best free learning resources on the entire planet. But, and this is a big but, choosing where you start for 2026 is a huge strategic decision. If you get it right, you're on the fast track. Get it wrong, and well, you could waste months going down the wrong path.
So if you're looking at this giant list of courses and you're feeling that analysis paralysis, trust me, you are not alone. It's the number one question I get. Which one is the right one? Does the order even matter? We're going to clear all of that up right now. Look, the choice you make first really sets the tone for your entire learning journey. So think of this as your personal strategy session. We're about to map out the whole landscape so you can pick your starting point with total confidence. Okay, let's kick things off with the most important decision you're going to make, because for pretty much everyone just starting out, it all boils down to two main doorways. This is where your journey really begins. So here it is, the core dilemma. On one hand, you've got CS50X. This is about building a deep foundation. You start with C, which is tough, not gonna lie, but it forces you to understand how computers actually work under the hood. It's all about learning to think like a programmer. On the other hand, you've got CS50 Python. This is your direct on-ramp to just programming and Python. It's faster, it's more focused. So the real question you have to ask yourself is this. Do you want that deep, broad foundation that's gonna make you a better problem solver for your whole career? Or do you just want to get your hands dirty and start coding in Python as fast as possible? But hey, what if even that feels like too much? If the very idea of typing code makes you a little nervous, there's CS50 Scratch. This is the ultimate zero-pressure start. Seriously, it's a visual language where you just drag and drop blocks to build stuff. You learn all the core ideas like loops and conditions without ever having to worry about a typo. It's the perfect launchpad to build up some confidence before you jump into a real text-based language. Okay, so once you've got your starting point figured out, CS50 has these amazing specialized courses to add specific, high-demand skills to your arsenal. Let's take a look at how these fit into the bigger picture. Think of these two like specialized toolkits you can grab whenever you need them. CS50 SQL is all about databases, learning how to store, manage, and pull data, which is a critical skill for, well, almost any tech job. Then there's CS50 R, your gateway into statistical computing, which is an absolute cornerstone of data science. You can really take either of these whenever it makes sense for you to just bolt on that extra expertise. And now we get to the really exciting part. Let's talk about your 2026 career goals and how we can map them directly to the advanced CS50 courses. This is where that foundation you've built starts to turn into a real profession. So, your goal is to build the websites and applications that people actually use every single day? Then this is your path, plain and simple. The path here couldn't be clearer. CS50 Web is basically the direct sequel to CS50X. It takes those web basics you touched on and goes deep into professional-grade frameworks like Django and React. It's the perfect example of building on a solid foundation to specialize. By the way, comment Web down below if you're taking this next. Now, for those of you who want to work on the absolute cutting edge, we're talking building machine learning models, working with large language models, this is without a doubt one of the hottest career tracks for 2026. And listen, the prerequisite here is serious for a reason. CS50 AI demands a solid programming foundation, which you'll get from CS50X or having a good chunk of Python experience already. The course then just launches you straight into the core concepts of modern AI. So comment AI if this is your path. I want to see how many future AI engineers are in the house. Cybersecurity is one of those fields that isn't just for the hardcore coders anymore. It's a critical area for literally everyone in tech, and this next course really reflects that reality. What's so great about CS50 cybersecurity is how accessible it is. It's built for both technical and non-technical people. You'll learn the practical stuff, like how to secure your digital life, and also the high-level concepts, like understanding threats. It has no hard prerequisites, which makes it an amazing course for anyone interested in the space. If security is your goal, comment cyber and let me know. And check this out, there's even a super specialized course, CS50 for lawyers. Now, unlike CS50X, which is bottom-up, learning the nitty-gritty first, this one is top-down. It's not about turning lawyers into programmers. It's about helping them understand the technology and the legal implications behind it. It's a perfect example of how technology is becoming essential in every single profession. All right, so we've looked at all the individual pieces. Now, let's actually put them together. This is probably the most important part of this whole thing, where we build concrete, actionable roadmaps for your 2026 career goals.
For all you aspiring full-stack developers out there, your path is super logical and powerful. You start with CS50X to build that rock-solid computer science foundation. Then you specialize with CS50 Web to master building the actual applications. And finally, you bolt on CS50 SQL to become an expert in managing the data that makes it all run. It's the whole package. And hey, if you want me to do deeper breakdowns of these specific roadmaps, just hit that like button.
For the AI and machine learning path, that foundation is absolutely everything. You start with CS50X for those core algorithms. Then you can take CS50 Python to get your Python skills razor sharp, because let's be honest, Python is the language of AI. With that solid base, you are perfectly prepped to crush CS50 AI and start building some seriously intelligent systems.
Now, the data analyst path is a little different. Here, you can actually jump straight into CS50 Python, since it's the main language for data work. Next, you add CS50 SQL, because pretty much all data lives in databases. And to top it all off, you layer on CS50 R to master statistical analysis and making those cool visualizations. That trio, Python, SQL, and R, makes you a force to be reckoned with in the data world.
You know, the most incredible thing about all this is that the knowledge itself is totally free. You can audit every single one of these courses, and if you want to take that knowledge and put it into a perfectly structured plan, that's where you can head over to learnitfree.com. We've got all these roadmaps and a ton more laid out for you over there.
Okay, this right here, this is a perfect screenshot moment. This table breaks down the 3 core paths we just talked about. Go ahead, save this, put it on your desktop, and use it as the actual blueprint for your 2026 learning strategy.
So after all that, how do you make the final call with 100% confidence? Let's boil everything we just talked about down into a simple 3-step framework. Here it is. Step 1, choose your 2026 goal. What is it? Web, AI, data, or maybe just a generalist understanding? Step 2, based on that goal, pick your foundation. Do you need that broad, deep knowledge from CS50X, or do you want the focused speed of CS50 Python? And step 3, this is the most important one. Commit. Just start week 1. No more hesitating. Start today. And if you want more tech career strategy for 2026, make sure you're subscribed.
You've got the map, you have the framework. The only thing left to do is to actually take that first step and start executing. No more delays, let's go. Learn IT free with Vidasdeek, you already know.